Hey, welcome back to Ace Attorney Lionel Sky! Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
Is that why you wore that little outfit back there?
Yeah. Maybe. Ah! That's right, I remember.
A traitor! 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. I was 22.
Since then, I've always felt that... I'm 22 now.
I thought you were 24.
Nope, you're right. Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. Girlfriend. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. And... why?
She despises me.
Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed them with my knife.
Why do you have a...
What? Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? In my car, with my hand. I got blood all over my jacket.
Well, based on the intro to this, it looks like there were 2 killers at 2 different places.
To be specific, it was the knife I kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
I mean, that makes more sense why you have that knife now.
Edgeworth's knife! The murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim's blood, no prints.
Wait. If she cut her hand on the knife, she's a dirty liar. She cut her hand on the knife, her prints would be on it. But there are no prints on it. So she didn't cut her hand on that knife.
Couldn't she wear gloves and then the knife cut through the gloves and cut her?
Her blood would still be on it. She'd have DNA on that knife. She's a dirty liar. Edgeworth?
What? What?
You sure you didn't do it? Now I'm really questioning your character. Come on, can you take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Why are they ganging up on me?
I came to prosecutor's office.
Edgeworth, I got it. He not likes the joke. He's not a humor type of dude. He couldn't even say whoop whoop.
That's what he did, but during last night.
I got him there.
I got him. Whoop whoop.
The other Emma, she's a child. She should like that humor.
True.
What's wrong with this generation?
That's us.
2001 generation. So basically, this says you were the best. Well, I mean, no, this is the DS version. So what is that? 2008?
This is 2006, I believe.
Ah, that's close. Basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh?
You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why is that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
Police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you?
Multiple times. Detective Gumshoe works, yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Why'd you get really shy about that?
Because I fucking hate it. It's stupid. It's
Itchy,
a fucking
my boy.
It's a shitty award. Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award. Better for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday.
So, Edgeworth, if you don't like that award, you don't mind if I take it.
Hey, go ahead. I don't care.
I got an award!
I did it!
Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day?
Yeah, that's where you find all the dirty stuff on any other prosecutor.
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
And that's when you got that shield.
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise.
5:12 in the morning. It was a fucking long ceremony. Everybody got awards. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our position, Mr. Wright.
Shut up, Emma.
No, I place little faith on my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Pokestop! Record of parking lot in the prosecutor's office lot. Entered lot at 5:12 p.m.
Just the fact that she's like, we pride ourselves on that. And he's like, nope. No, I don't.
No, I got evidence, actually. This is the parking stub from the underground lot.
The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
Oh, Captain, my Captain!
Excuse me, is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What of it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief. Sir, I've got your report, sir! Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
What happened to his hand?
You'll find out. Dummy. Gosh, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you anything.
Telling me lies!
Tell me.
Tell me lie.
Tell me lie.
Ain't nothing but a... I don't like the way this conversation is going at all.
Sky, sir! No, sir! Nothing of that kind, sir! Not in this report, sir!
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
So Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but, sir! I'm just following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you! I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir! Give me your name! Yes, sir! Meekins, sir! Officer Meekins! Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
Oh, shit!
But, sir, I didn't know!
Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck.
I threw acid on him. Right?
Yes, sir! God, he caught me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as a patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
I mean... It seems... He's such a hard character to read. I can't tell if he still hates us, or he doesn't want to be mean to us, but he has to because he's the prosecutor.
Good. Have those thoughts.
Fuck you.
I can't tell you anything!
You can throw me a fucking slice of... Give me some crumbs!
You're on the right track.
I gave 2 different answers.
You're able...
2 different answers. He's like... Yes.
Lean more towards...
Don't even tell me. Your words are nothing to me.
Lean towards redemption.
Ah, Red Dead.
Yes.
Thought he liked that game series. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down, at least.
Fuck! God damn it.
You failed.
God damn it.
Should have done that before.
Yeah, I should have done that before. Well, might as well do that now. Hold on.
It's a badge, I see.
I once dreamed of being a defense attorney. A long time ago. What? You want to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Yet my path is laid clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. There you go.
What a boring line.
What the fuck? I put a lot of effort into that one.
Put a lot of effort to put me to sleep.
Well, you could piss right into my mouth.
I know you like that. It's not happening.
That's why I requested it.
Hey, look, they're actually doing really well with making that their mascot.
Whew. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. The traffic wasn't even that bad. 30 minutes, taxi. Got it. Keep that in mind.
Numbers. Information. Get in there.
Police department, huh? Only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on. What's that? Oh, God. Oh, God, it moves!
Oh, God.
Oh, its arm moves the opposite direction!
Why does it undulate like that?
Undulate. That's a terrible word to use for that, for what it's doing. Oh, wait. I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
How, Mr. Wright? You should know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Why is his ear taped, or his head taped? What happened to that corner of his head?
Is he the killer?
Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Oh, he noticed me.
Perhaps a certain detective who might just call the cops. He sure is running over here fast. Oh, I knew it!
It's a twin! He's dead!
Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Detective, here's my attorney's badge. What do you think about it? Show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said.
I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice.
Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I?
I'll show him in a second. I was wondering about that.
What, the Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. I gotta watch it again. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. I'm a big arts and crafts guy.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so
even into the parking lot of the prosecutor's office?
Yeah, you can take the baton out, switch it with a knife, and there's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies.
Poor Blue Badger. Fated to dance until he drops. Blue Badger panel!
Why is it part of evidence?
A work of art designed by the Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe.
Why is it evidence?
It's not. Good at lying.
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
I already have. Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Then why would she call the cops? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
What if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister?
Just please!
She's so cute!
Stop! Get away from me! Stop! Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voice down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
Chief's wife came in and said she faked every orgasm. Don't use that word.
Little bit!
Oh my god, he heard somebody say it.
Who said it?
Hide!
I can't believe it!
I can smell you. It's a sensitive issue with us these days. See a lot of them get told it every day.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
It's Parks and Rec. I faked 3 out of the 7. Me too. I love the fact that Ron says it back to her. And it's one of those like, oh, damn! With most guys, I don't even think it's really possible to fake. Me? Oh, well, nothing really. You kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? I just said whoop!
Then what happened?
And threw rice on Edgeworth.
I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone. Only the highest ranking people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you.
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
I like to do the Donkey Kong dance. What's wrong with that?
Do the Mario.
Do the sponge. It's come out by this point. Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. Patrolman! That was really well timed with the patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal!
I am an entertainer. Look at that.
You know what? So is the gladiator.
That's the second one, though.
I don't want to watch it, really. Detective Gumshoe? What can you... Now I'm gonna go home and watch the first one. What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that! You have to turn it into the police! You fucking thief! You're going to jail for a long, long time.
I got one!
Alright, you guys let me into the criminal affairs now, right? Right?
No.
Shit. Alright, you're free to go. People like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Any Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. I can't even read that name too. So fuzzy. Bruce Goodman. Good. Sounds familiar.
Saul.
No, better call. My mistake.
But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more about the Detective Suede Shoes?
Wap-baba-loo-ba.
Boo.
Want to see me move my hips like him? Yeah. Ah! So, this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective, like myself. This is Bubba Hotep.
I haven't seen Bubba Hotep, but...
Detective Bruce Goodman.
Oh, because, Bruce Campbell's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't you think it's strange?
Elvis. What do you mean because Bruce Campbell's in it? Oh, it's because we made an Elvis joke.
Honestly,
and it's about Elvis.
I didn't know that movie was about Elvis. I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. It was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal. Miss Edgeworth mentioned that too, but Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. Hard to say this, but...
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Yeah, I can tell it's hard to say that because you didn't say it. Word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confession as much. Lana's confessing.
Took his knife.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have, someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. A coinky.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
They kissed, had an affair.
Stop spoiling!
Like Grossberg, you know?
Yeah.
Not true!
No. Just after my boyfriend got arrested, I went with Edgeworth, but...
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
No! Find this.
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself. Congratulations.
I was wondering, why is there water shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason.
Oh, there's a reason.
I'll tell you why it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. They used it to bash in the skull of Goodman.
I thought he was stabbed.
After they bashed in his skull.
Yeah.
Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be because of the rumors.
Talk. The troubles.
He's in a tough spot again. Again. Yeah, you know, after last year and he framed for murder. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth is found innocent.
I want to run by. I want to just clip by clip of every time we've gone Hammond. Have him pop up on screen real quick.
Yeah.
Hammond.
I just like cut to like actually Top Gear. Like Hammond.
You idiot. Listen, pal. There have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Like a prosecutor does, you know, making deals with witnesses. Is that against Japan law? Are you not allowed to have plea deals?
No, not plea deals. More like lie on the stand, and I won't tell them. Like essentially like a small bit of blackmail.
Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering, they're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
I mean, there was a lot of evidence against him. It was just Phoenix proved that he wasn't behind.
Oh. Yeah, but we're talking about the rumors.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. People be suspicious of him. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position itself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. And that's prosecution right there. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us.
He's doing a prosecutorial prosecution.
Have I said prosecute enough? No? Damn.
Actually, you have.
And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who was... What was his name? Guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. He's a loser.
No.
He's a one. He's Axe. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal. Let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
The letter of introduction! Letter received from Detective Gumshoe.
Started with the letter. It doesn't start with letter.
Received from Detective Gumshoe. Allows bearer to investigate the crime scene.
You started with letter and I started with received, so I shut up. Letter received. Received! Oh, well, I can't.
Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out.
A bribe. Maybe it's a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe.
Let's see. Annual bonus, $20. I think a couple zeros are missing.
Nope, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case.
Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator.
Their bonus is only $20? I don't want it. No. You work for FedEx where your bonus is a ham and cheese sandwich.
Yes.
I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Except for Marshall, because he already knows you're not supposed to be there. Looks like the investigation is still going on.
I have to be getting back to the shop. So, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby.
So her boyfriend is not security guard. It's the cat.
Oh, still here? Hello? Why do surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too.
She's a whore! What happened to the security guard?
Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Doggies don't have herds. You liar. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. My badge. How you like it? Do you mind reading this for me?
What's that? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon.
The letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog? It's only a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it says, should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. He's not as good as Gumshoe. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be handled by a Detective Ohio? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for the lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Am I on the Oregon Trail?
But the self-police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Just throws it behind him.
Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction crumpled and discarded. Oh, yes, my badge. I see your badge. It looks pretty round.
You like round things?
Our badge is a star. A lone star. Shining in the nighttime sky.
But you're not a sheriff.
A beam of light. Illuminating evildoers who come in the dark of night.
You're not a sheriff, though.
Self evildoers are wicked against starlight.
You're a patrolman. Which is way under a sheriff. That's like a deputy. Hey, that's a sheriff's badge. What did you do? Buy that from a kid's party?
Yes.
Wait, I heard they're giving out sheriff badges here. Did somebody invite you to this birthday party? No, but I'll pay for this badge.
Yes.
Alright, you twisted my arm. $200. Sir Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? And stop drinking the alcohol.
Good men always die young. Remember that, partner.
Are you drunk?
No.
Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale.
Oh, Madonna's here?
That's right.
You tell her I don't like her music. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Star.
One stab to the chest. Fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report.
Said he was stabbed in the stomach.
Goodman's autopsy report. Death due to loss of blood. One knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
I thought he was stabbed in the gut. Without the chest.
No, it was, yes, the chest.
But Lana said she stabbed him in the gut.
No, I recall her saying the chest.
She said gut.
In the heart?
No, she said gut.
Well, she's lying because it was the heart. Or the chest.
She said gut because she said not a lethal area, but hit lethal. It wasn't deadly, but it was.
You're fucking Mandela affected.
No, she said gut. You can go back through your script. She said gut.
That was waste time. I don't want to waste that right now. But I think you should mention, if it's true, I'll apologize next episode. But I think you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot. So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at a high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective.
You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
It's in Texas. Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me?
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
Why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
We only had 2 detectives,
That's odd, though.
and one of them's dead.
Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog. I can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth.
That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, you don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation.
Examine. Over here.
Examine Hammond.
Examine the phone. That phone right there.
Ah, it's Hammond's car. That's why.
Oh my god.
Look at that garbage. That's obviously Hammond's. This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it would belong to. It could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out?
Check it out.
Go into 3D rendering mode.
Come on.
Right, let's check it out.
I don't know if my graphics card can handle this.
3D rendering!
Ah! His phone's still on the V-dial screen.
Your computer's graphics card can handle that, and it didn't just...
Just like an explosion you can see on the camera. V-dial?
That was
The
my
view.
line.
V-dial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you made and received. You just press the blue button and display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? I'm sorry. It's just... You never know with people from your generation.
I'm only 8 years older than you.
Yes. That's a generation.
I figure that's more close to like a decade as a generation. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Before I strangle Emma. Now, to see who the owner of this phone called last night.
Myself, defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button.
I'm going to choke you, Emma. I'm going to beat you. perfect theme! Hey, that song. I know that! It's the Blue
Hey, what's going on over here?
Badger. Sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed V down off their phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped him when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, that last call was made right out when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone.
Mia Fey's Office of Law? Is that the theme that they have on their ringtone?
No, except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of them newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that. Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. Like, I don't know, it was my number.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
If you think that... Go back to Texas! What's so good about dumb old Texas? Just your footsteps in the background. I've incited the Wrath Lone Star Patrol.
Cell phone, property of Lana Sky. Last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder.
And it's like it called my phone. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
675-12-2. Or 67S 12-2.
There you go. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Good then.
To be fair, my 5s and S's look similar sometimes.
Be more straight.
In this generation. If I was more straight, you'd get sad all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
Case and file number? File number and date?
Okay.
So, file 67S in...
A date, I forgot what the date was.
12 something. I think it's Edgeworth's case.
No, Edgeworth was on Christmas.
Because it was also in December. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means.
Goodman note.
12-2.
Yeah, so it wasn't Edgeworth. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Slide on over. Ah!
Howdy! Bang!
Bang! My sister's cell phone. Last time it was used as 5:18. Right after the Goodman was killed.
Right after the game.
Maybe was she canceling her date for the night.
He hates that. Why did Lana make that call?
Why did she make that call? So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
Oh.
That's correct, but...
You wanted to call Mia. Didn't I take the... No, I didn't. Never mind. Ignore what I was saying.
I always do. There's a gold mine of evidence against her.
Hey, quit!
And the prospect of tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall!
Bang! Oh!
Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Lovers. Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about?
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gone to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill will? Someone's up to something here.
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
Forged evidence, arranging testimonies, you mean?
It was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
You know, that's exactly what Stevie Nicks said to her husband. Rumors are just rumors, right?
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to the source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
One person. Who?
Hate to say this, but it's your sister Bambina, chief prospect in Lana Sky.
Prosecutor. She's not a prospector. She's not mining for gold here.
My sister? Edgeworth couldn't wrestle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals.
What? You're saying Edgeworth is making deals to win trials?
By those gunshots, there's bound to be bullets.
Don't shoot me again.
That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? They target him because he's closest to Edgeworth?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
I've worked with less.
True.
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. Which means I gotta make your sister not believable. Which means when she does tell the truth, it's not gonna be good for her. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma.
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
Oh, it was her phone. She was calling her sister. It's the Seal Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids. It's not just for kids!
No, I watched the Pig Princess.
The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? Tell me the truth!
I'm sorry.
I know it should be a serious moment, I just couldn't help it. Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
See.
Cell phone, property Lana Sky. Last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder.
Don't try to get fancy with him.
Nah.
Detective is murdered. The suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ooh.
Like maybe I still don't know everything that went on here.
But we're gonna figure out what went on here in.
I gotta go get your damn man in there, dude.
Thank you for watching this episode of Edgeworth. Make sure you like, subscribe, and about me off live, but which is
Yeah, I got down every day.
bye.